Buenas, estamos en el brujillizo. Pana el brujo. Geralt de Rivia.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains.
Vamos a ver, iba a seguir con el BAM, pero la verdad es que me dio la tía. No, jugué 2 minutos y... Ah, es que la tía, que joder, ¿no? Así que empezamos la aventura, que va a durar 850 horas. Mi pana, el brujo. No sé si dejarla como ahí. Voy a ver cómo va.
And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery. Their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sanctified monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Al menos 2 horitas de chill. La cantidad visual óptima, el modo de realidad y el modo de rendimiento 60 FPS que va como la seda. Ay, español de España. Contenido nuevo. No te lo tienes, pero en la serie de Witcher de Netflix, uy sí. Por eso multiplayer, y luego casi es importable, sube tu partida, guardada, con tu cuenta de GOG. Completar con multiplayer, como algunas texturas, modelos 4K, monstruos de la calidad, y que me la pela. No. Um português, caraca. Bueno, esto cositas extra, ¿no? Pero que tan guay. Gráfico. Tengo que ver no sé qué. No. Daltónico, me gusta. Elevar el nivel del enemigo, no sé. Supongo que será por tu nivel. Tal vez no tenga eso. Sí, viene. Ya, pero la apariencia alternativa que es la de la serie, ¿será? Vamos como modo clave, ¿no? Un poquito de musiquita como setentica, ¿eh? No me gusta tanto. De aquí y diálogos también como. Sí, aquí la vamos juntos. Bueno, los 3D, ¿no? Con los 3D no más envolvente. Vamos a probar, si no lo pongo nomás. Recompensa, a ver. Chúpalo. No, aparte. Porque esto. El Witcher no está desactivado para la misión de expansión. Exacto, aquí. Esto. Ah, la dificultad. Una simple historia. Después de un lindo paseo por el mundo, te gustan los desafíos, un juego veterano exigente, demente y te encanta. Este supongo que es la media. Sí, está muy fácil, pero. La tutorial, sí, porque no las he hecho. Simular partida guardada. Simular partida guardada de The Witcher 2. No sé qué es esto. No, porque no lo. O sea, no lo juro. Es el modo de rendimiento, porque no importa. Sé que el juego es viejo y no espero demasiado de los gráficos. Sé que se ve bien. Creo que vaya a 60, siempre a 60, 120 si es posible. Pero el mínimo es 60. Ya no estamos para 30. Bueno, medio 80k. Si se ve los juegos con esta cinemática, mi amiga la tiene. Yo no jugué el 2 ni el 1. Hay que dar. Tampoco me sé exactamente el lore, no leí los libros. Vi la serie y tengo un poquito de contexto ya, un poquito más. Así que tal vez me quede mucho leyendo lore. Cae Moraine. Y aquí tengo una piba, ¿no? Por aquí está el heavy también. Pero las gráficos se ven bien.
No, I don't find that amusing.
Buen color.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
Voy espaldito, pasa rutina.
So, later then.
See you later.
Ni dos besos ni nada. Está papucho, pero más papucho también para el Henry. Pero así se ve mejorado, porque no creo que la otra vez lo jugué, que supongo que era la versión de Play 4, los gráficos no estaban tan puestos. Pero se ve bastante mejor. Ese culito es de Play 5. No te puedo decir, pero está bien. Damos la bienvenida de Witcher 3. Esto tiene un aspecto básico del juego. Cada mensaje quedará guardado en el glosario, donde también podrás encontrar información sobre la historia y las mecánicas del juego. Ok. Camarita, movimiento, cuadrado. Termina para aquí en la super derecha, la interfaz muestra dónde te encuentras en cada momento. Ok, normal. Ah, porque lista de objetivos. Ok. Cuadrado, putacito. Triángulo patán. O bueno, putazo largo. Dash. Dash. L2 para usar sentido de brujo. Ok. Aquí hay que se venir con aquí, no jodas.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
¿Quieres un polvazo, mi amor? ¿Dónde está? Jeje. Toma. Hola.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
Un polvazo, ¿qué?
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Sos un piropero, hermano. Por eso es que no fue yo.
Shit. Mountain Pass as beautiful as ever.
A ver, mira esto. El solcito un poco extraño ahí, pero... Se ve God. God, vámonos. Al nivel inferior, ok. Qué raro que el sentido de brujo sea con L2 y no con R3 o algo así. Busy man.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
Control está verde.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. Had her taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls. Wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true. But you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Ciri, la reina.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork.
Con los ojos cerrados y todo.
Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Va a ser duro, soy duro.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Al-Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please. I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Vamos a ver cómo es.
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Don't bother me, Geralt. I'll trip and fall.
Como que círculo, hermano, pero no te van a poner de aquí.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Siri, cut it out.
Oh, fuck.
Run into trouble? Should I turn back and help you?
win.
Your legs are longer. I'll show you yet. Oh no. Vesemir's got that lead.
No, tapi no tienen tanta pinta de Witcher.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Yo soy duro, soy duro.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Joder, como me jode, hermano.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Let's skip straight to free training. No point going over the basics again.
Hey, ya, o sea, ya. Mucho tutorial, papi.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
Siento la voz un poquito baja. La va a subir un poquito.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri?
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
Vesemir.
El diablo. Mi pana, y mire, mire.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
Porque pensaba que estábamos de pinga. Nada, yo mismo siento que puedo cuidar.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Joder, pasaron tres cosas, que exagerado eres.
Gone some way off. We've got time.
Yo te cuento, hermano. Eso rapidito.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Se lo va a contar durísimo. Papi, mira.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
Joder, qué sexosas las notas aquí.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
La vida del continente en la isla de Skellige es horrible y brutal y breve. La guerra solo las tierras, los que consiguen salvarse bien. Fuera de cada ciudad y aldea. Tiene una barra de telepatía encima de la cabeza que te recuerda que deja el teléfono con la espalda palteada. Ok.
Come on.
Tal vez golpear la adversaria con este planeta realizar ataques especiales que presumo que es un punto de menguarán poco a poco.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Y agarro todo.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how
Los
useful
brujas
they
siempre
are as
andan en camino
creatures.
buscando un contrato. Deben recorrer valles extensos, subir puertos de montaña y atravesar zanagales. Eso te subes que cuenta con su sardinilla. Sardinilla es mi madre. Bueno, mi padre, no sé. Que ya puede guardar objetos.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Tiene forma de seguir el camino al máximo, yo no.
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going. We going? Help me! Help!
Grifo.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Joder, la cara de huevón que tiene. Este es Jasper. Jasper.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh,
Como bueno. Gracias.
you'd like a reward, I suppose.
Pues sí, da unas lucas, ¿no?
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment.
Nifgar y su puta madre, hermano.
Guardians
Siempre
requisitioned
con-
my goods. Now this. Here.
50 lucas. No, que me paguen, loco, que me paguen. Que
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads
vienen
to the
cosas
main
duras y necesito
road and
lucas.
ends there.
Patético, una hija perdida y una amante
You seek
perdida.
someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Grifo, sí, era un grifo. Medio águila, medio felino, igual que mi blasón del señor, pero esta vez lleva mi boca muerta en vez de testigo anónimo. Ok. Se encontraban en altas montañas, alcanzaban marmotas y caballos salvajes sin baluta. Tanto bueno cambiaron de pesar mucho más modernos y fáciles de cazar, tales como vacas, ovejas y pastores. No pongan ni criatura.
Go, go. So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here, near the main road.
Maybe it's the war.
Está cerca de una aldea, no alteres el público en el rango cual no puede evitar los robos ni tampoco permitir que molestes en exceso al prójimo. Suelen colocar tablones de denuncias, cerca de la atención. Este tablón está marcado con el icono en el mapa. Siempre los reportes sobre el trabajo para brujos y sucesos locales. Ok. Creo que lo empecé a jugar.
I knows what I knows. Elsie.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn it.
So wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it were. Except it was some drowner that had sat on the key. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do?
Stay away from me and my family.
They could have sewed his head back on.
What do I got to do to get me a sword? Oh!
Menos acceso a la habilidad. Tenemos todo en el bolsillo. Puedes alternar entre ellos. Puedes tejer eso para ballesta. Ok, ballesta. No sabía que tenía ballesta. Influye en las mentes de los rivales. Causa daño de fuego. Juego protector. Trampa mágica. Muy bien tutorial de eso, no te voy a mentir. Ve a la taberna de ventaja.
Looking for trouble?
Yo cada vez que juegue lo pruebo hasta aquí. No jugué más. Vi aquí, hice una partida de jueguito de cartas.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
Voy al baño antes de seguir. Me meo. Pam, pam. Seguimos.
That is the coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
My ass. Sí, te mereces fue un poquito para la puta. Pinche Nilfgaard, loco. Son... juegan al Monopoly.
Witches.
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Yo no entiendo, loco. Si vos sabés que ese pibe está más chetado que su puta madre, podría decir que el coño es el diablo. Si es el diablo, ¿cómo lo vas a putear?
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy around here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure.
Me parece que tú tan más el geraldo, ¿no?
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
Joder, para remover el gaznate.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Acciones de diálogo marcadas con... Puedo ampliar la conversación.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Behind the counter. Oh, esto es lo de ella. ¿Cuántas lucas tengo? De 300 lucas. Cartas del wine, es que no tengo ni idea. No sé, no voy a comprar nada así total. Para cazar al pinche grifo ese que le hizo daño a mi padre en el Vesemir.
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
No me interesa la nota buena, chao.
Thanks for everything.
Un gato, ¿no?
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Huh.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel.
I'm looking for someone.
¿Qué fue?
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
A ver, muchos cojones, hermano, que te parto la cabeza. Las opciones marcadas con el triángulo del amor usarán la señal de Axia. Realmente la gente que lo quiera para encantar individuos más téricos que de otra manera se retiran de la conversación. Y en este punto es la habilidad de ilusión. Ok, para tener ahí. Decime que te lo puedo tirar todas las putas. Bueno, Jennifer no ha llegado, pero mientras tanto con la bebo. Solo quiero hablar. Por lo bueno, por lo malo. Vamos a empezar bien. ¿Qué fue, mi amor?
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray? No one here will talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the
Ok,
pigs.
se me está acabando la paciencia. Te voy a partir la cabeza.
Show that shit eater, Micah.
Micah.
Red-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind.
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Pedazo de puta. Oh, el monstruo. Maricón. Mano, paciencia tengo yo. ¿Cómo te tengo ya, No quiero.
Be gone! We'll not talk to you.
Once more, there are 4 factions. For what a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
You comprehend this rule? You comprehend?
Why not? Aldert Geert, assistant professor in contemporary history at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure
Te me cae bien. Como una habladora.
Horsewoman of war. What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing.
Sí, que estoy viviendo con esta gentuza, hermano.
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Así que morir que se muera.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Okay, me dice lo que tienes que
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Jueguito este. Iniciar una partida de Gwent. Vamos a ver.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Sí. Un antiguo juego de cartas, enano que simula el enfrentamiento de dos ejércitos. Juego de su general, las cartas son sus fuerzas. Ok. Va a 10 cartas, será tu mano durante el resto de la partida. No podrás robar más cartas, así que úsalas bien. Fuerza de la carta de unidad. Esta es la carta de unidad, el número de la esquina superior izquierda indica su fuerza. Cuando se pone en el campo de batalla, este valor se suma a la fuerza total del jugador que la jugó. El icono de la fila de combate. Este icono indica la fila de combate, donde la carta se puede jugar combate cuerpo a cuerpo, a distancia, combate de asedio. La habilidad especial de la carta. Algunas cartas tienen habilidades especiales. La habilidad especial de este experto en asedios cae buenísimo. Se llama aumento de moral y otorga más una fuerza a todas las unidades de la misma fila. Cartas de clima. Ahorita son un tipo de carta especial. Las cartas reducen la fuerza de todas las cartas de un tipo determinado que tenga el campo de batalla, incluso las tuyas. Afectan a los pibes de los cuerpo a cuerpo. Ok. El libro de la partida puede seleccionar dos cartas como esta para dejar todo y empezarla. Pero dejemos esto para más adelante. Vamos a jugar. La batalla está a tu lado, del lado de tu rival. Durante cada turno, cada jugador puede poner más sin líder y líder todo lo que veas pasar. En la anterior batalla, pues el jugador puede activar las habilidades especiales cuando quiera. Vamos a poner este pibe. Tuki. El número de la izquierda que está al lado de tu icono. Bueno, está al lado de tu icono muestra la fuerza total actual de las unidades. Los números de la derecha muestran la fuerza total de cada fila. Ok. Vamos a ver la secuencia con los nuevos. En una ronda ganar el jugador que tenga un valor de superioridad superior. Cuando tú no puedes pasar rondas, mantienes pulsado triángulo. Si pasa, no puedes jugar más cartas durante una carta. Durante esta ronda, tu rival podrá seguir jugando cartas hasta que pase también. Ya puede ser cuando confíes en que ganarás con las unidades que ya tienes en juego para dejar ganar al rival y guardar tus cartas para la ronda siguiente. Okay. Ronda termina cuando los dos jugadores han pasado. Después los jugadores comparan la fuerza total de su unidad para terminar ganando. Todas las cartas del campo de batalla se descartan y la fuerza de ambos jugadores se inicia a 0. Ok. Yo qué sé, que no sé. Pero ha pasado su turno. Entonces yo paso, ¿no? Le di una carta de Y gané, ¿no? Joder, que tengo una ronda, también me da una gema vital. Ah, pero iba ganando. No. Acabo de trolear. Troleé durísimo. Lo otro es durísimo, puede ser. Pensé que hacía algo. Perdí. Vamos a hacer un repasar y dejar que te haga una ronda. Bien, héroes. Los héroes son cartas valiosas e inmunes al efecto de las cartas. Joder, pues me metieron en un machete, hermano. Y por un punto. Por el nerfeo ese, porque yo ganando.
Well, it's not a game for everyone. Requires an analytical
Sí,
mind.
soy el mierda, loco. Yo que vengo del
If you
ejército.
ever
Qué
find
duro.
yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Sí, sí, no, ya me temo. No vuelvo a jugar este juego en todo de Witcher 3. A gente que le gusta mucho este juego. Arcanix. Obvio que me están esperando unos jalabolas de esto. Campesino.
Done drinking.
¿Quién es este machete o qué?
Fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Joder, hermano, yo no iba a matar a nadie. Son unos maricos, les digo.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Shit, Lesh.
Calmate, machete.
Back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Con las manos no echamos.
Giddy up.
Freak.
About Smithy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking.
Entonces me bajo.
He started twisting.
Sigo preguntando aquí.
So wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Gaunter. Vos peloncito.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Amén,
Not
hermano.
like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells
Sardina,
more
¿qué te
like
quiero?
a gooseberry
Está convulsionando allá afuera.
black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
No, papi, yo no voy a tomar nada con vos.
Finding her, that'll lift my spirits.
You look haggard. It's just a few drops to improve your mood. A little schnapsies never hurt a soul.
Porque siento que me quiere
Let me
drogar.
cut to the chase. You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Toma. Apellido, cédula ahí. Alguna. Jennifer. The Bengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master
Ya quiero
Dandelions
mi padre,
Barrett,
mi
of
absoluto
course.
padre.
The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
¿Quién puta sos?
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter O'Deem, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
Decime dónde estaba las evitas.
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Sorpresa tuyo.
None of your business.
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
No me interesa Golden Goody Guada. ¿Y vos qué?
I'll rip off your melon and shit down your neck!
¿Cómo? ¿Cómo no?
Let's go.
¿Y yo me voy sin mi panita o qué?
Would you raise a glass with me?
It's raining, it's pouring, and Vermeer's snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself till morning.
Giddy up.
Oh well.
What did you say? Who taught you that?
Chitty.
Tengo que ir para acá.
Listen carefully. You're never to sing that rhyme again. Never.
Paso Willy. Se te va cargando, hermano, ¿qué fue? Pensado.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
My workshop. Primero me respetáis.
Easy on the insults. I could add to your misfortune.
Bájame tonito, enano de la verga.
Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to serve as their garrison. But Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. A humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks. I found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
La cinturita de mi pana.
Like crickets. You chew 'em or swallow 'em whole.
¿Cómo me meto aquí? Con el círculo.
Viper-eyed Hellraiser. Plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
Footprints. A man's. Large. Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
May the sun shine upon you.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Can't decide. Should we draw it or not?
Estos son los viajes rápidos. Lo empezamos, te cuadro y lo puse. Ahora que un marcador normal. A ver.
Got a lump of bread today.
Tosley said he'd not give his dog this water. Not with so many corpses rotting in it.
Lost his boots in the rush.
Sure, not so sure. Who knows? Will you go to the well in Hovel instead?
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
What happened to your mug?
My gran told me about
Tracks lead back to the village.
My brothers will never believe it. Started poking him, asking, making me a slingshot.
Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
Except it was some drowner that had sat on the key. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
¿Para qué? No sé. Explícame por qué en tu plan.
Oh, this'll cool the stuffy heat.
Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him. Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I ain't not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies do anything for gold, they will. They
No, te robé
force
tu
the
casa.
blades the black ones put to our throats. Am I not right? Listen, we can work this out, man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a
No me
while
caes bien
back
por
and I
racista.
sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
No, por racista.
Magpies
Te caí de
and
mal.
dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
And I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp.
Try me, peasant. I could use the practice. Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Ow! 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 Oh, stop! Stop! I give up! Damn it! You broke my nose!
But not your legs, so let's go see the smith. And take my advice. Don't try anything
Ni está
else.
sangrando, me oyeron.
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You? I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis! I beg you! I was drunk! Didn't know what I was doing!
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial. needed
Toma,
here.
muerto de una vez.
Just a tree.
Villagers will really love you now.
Well, no, I don't give a flying fuck about them. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil still holds, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price. A return customer. Welcome.
Like you to forge something for me.
Crear objeto. A la izquierda de la pantalla está lista de diagramas que poseen. ¿Saben qué para? La creación del objeto deseado. Ok. Herrero mismo. ¿Dónde montar? si estoy Virgo.
Show me what you got.
No, como no sé qué necesito ahorita, pues. ¿Cierto?
So long.
Let it rain. Wash the blood from the fields. Let it rain. Wash the blood from the fields.
Don't let us talk to strangers.
I have my eye on you, Nordling.
No, la puta de tu madre, hermano. No, aquí está, comida. Estadística, ok.
given me no choice.
Oh, pero... ¿Qué? Claro, me la Mazmorras, el pool del monstruo, lugar de poder, tesoro oculto. Pues. ¿Cuáles son los otros? Juego protector, trampa mágica. Oh, esto es lo del salto en el tiempo, no me interesa hacerlo.
Go, go. Come on now.
Is yondrain in the care.
Gods preserve ye.
Oh! Whoa!
Don't be unreasonable.
Oh!
Yes?
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent.
Cuidado de pesca, mi coño. Pam, pam, pam.
Garrison commander.
Me usan.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
Todo de espada, pero es la misma.
A witcher?
Y no he visto las ramabilidades.
Captain Peter Sugwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Porque siento que estos pibes están teniendo una tremenda
Your
trama.
captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go.
Kesinapa.
Goltais Griffin is Arno.
Epstor.
Ebstreda. We must requisition the ship. How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Plan to requisition something from him too?
If it is necessary, yes, of course. We are at war, in case you have not noticed. Who are you? Speak.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area.
Todo para matar al grifo, hermano. Que al final.
And then I shall see what I can do.
No me interesa.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. We only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jagten.
Have you lost your mind, man?
Ya.
Freak.
Los fabrican armaduras, los artesanos. Usa piedras afiladas. Huh.
Set it password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep.
Cállate la boca, no.
And thick-skulled quartermasters, they got a place.
Yeah.
Show me what you're peddling.
Un hachita. Déjame explorar esta. No me interesa la información que puedo tomar. Moja la piba. Quita. Nadie me vio. ¿Dónde está mi amor?
Barbarians. I have my eye on you, Nordling.
Come on.
Oh, vavon.
For traveler?
Whoa, Master Witcher.
Master Witcher. ¿Y vos qué gatire? Ah, no, es un calvo.
What happened?
Monsters. Monsters from the swamp. Folk said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump. I went... No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afraid.
Fine, I'll go.
Ya, pero...
Run, Roach.
Todavía están los dos, así que sí, voy por el caminito.
Come on, Roach.
Greetings.
Que te va a meter tremendo atraco.
Faster.
Esta es la arbolaria, ¿no?
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets.
¿Qué opa? Cositas, cositas.
Well,
Hablando del witch.
versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest.
Va a ser mejor que la otra vez que lo puse en la PC.
It'll stink worse than
Se ve
a
mejor de
weak-old
gráfico.
carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking, a few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Blah, blah, blah.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Amir cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Yo qué sé, hermana. Yo a mí me mandaron a matar y me van a dar guita y información de la jevita mía, así que afloja.
Bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Un borrazo, ¿qué? Un polvazo, ¿qué? A ver. ¿Esto cuál era? Caer muere. Nivel recomendado. Nivel 10. Pelea en tierra de nada. Bueno, tú sabes. Bueno, 35. Okay.
Go.
Voy a saquear un poquito a esta señora, ahora pensando. ¿Por qué no se puede robar?
Yes?
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy.
Va a echar
young, you know, do foolish things for love.
un truquitraca.
Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my brews can do to help.
No, no me interesa su vida, la verdad. Juego con tu polvo y te mataron. Por el polvo sí se muere, por amor no, pero por el polvo sí.
After I do.
There will be, of course.
So what do you think I should do?
Ply your trade. But don't think you can change anything.
Quiere un polvo, vamos a preguntarle por qué.
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
No.
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there, how many times Mother Nenica stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Nenica. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which there was a boy, Goslav. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Nenike refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word. Gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch.
O sea, por puto te botaron, pues está bien.
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find some.
Joder, que hay muchas cosas aquí. Manuscrito, licor enano.
Farewell.
No sé, mi amor, no estoy tan interesante, pero para comer. A ver, lo que yo quería buscar, que yo estaba haciendo las misiones. ¿Dónde era la mamá con las misiones? Si yo tengo esta. Se me para allá.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
So,
you, Mislav?
Shh. Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher.
That monster slayer that he's talking
Eso
about
soy
in the
yo.
village.
Soy Gerardo.
I'll show you, sure, but I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is...
Sure. Griffin's not going any...
No. Dogs might, though.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick it too late. Attacked another one.
¿Dónde es la...? Sobre los ataques que pasan. No le pega a nadie. Vaya. NPC muerto.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before. Well, a long time ago.
Sorry. Hope you weren't close.
No, not at all.
So, can you show me where you found the Nilfgaardians?
Está bueno. No sé dónde estaba mi belleza aún, pero está bueno. Ok. Bastante cosita.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me. Was here.
Ya veo.
One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
Ah, metemos por ahí.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black, saturated with blood.
Supongo el fuego me dirá cosita.
A camp.
No, no, pensé que iba a decir como... Está por aquí porque fue hace poquito.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Nunca viene marquita, la verdad. Sí puede, papi, sí puede.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least.
¿Ah? De la hoja que le hice.
Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the
porque le
area.
puñalaron a la jeva. Ya esta regla va a ser el código de los brujos y es por algo preparativo. Solo más de un brujo vale la pena elaborar pociones, aceite o visitar precisamente el un combate. Los guerreros con armas, dejarlos al menos hacer armadura. De contra un puente fuerte, recomendable comprar una opción con esto. Que me la pela, dice.
Burned. Only a human could do this. Bones. Horse, dog, human. A few months' worth. Magic. A place of power.
No estaba bien dicho, ¿no?
faster.
I know he's got a
Let's go.
Elsie bears her rump for the Blackens. Little whore.
Tengo que abrirla aquí. ¿Vos?
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me
Mi
pan.
key.
It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like to his own. Was standing at the window, peering at the goings-on. He must have read me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any bird? But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me.
Interesting. What happened then?
Before dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break up.
Never taken on a pan contract. You should wait here, just in case.
Objetos que se pueden destruir están identificados con el icono tal. Puedes destruir los objetos que se mueven, acércate y usar la señal de AR. Puedes golpearlos con la espada, pero no puedes destruir todo de esa manera. Otra opción es lanzar una bomba colmena al objeto.
A corpse. Explains the stench. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Ah, the priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean.
Increíble.
Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it. To make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
Documents, almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
Empezando a llegar a hacer si yo arreglé todo lo presente, me ahí tocándome los huevos y esperando para nada. Mira. Para la puerta. Brujillizo con Force. Estas son las vainas que robé de... Trono de Sindra. Esa de Bruce, esa de Soda. De Inis av Skelling och Inis. Ser fulla de Atria på träd på veta. Det är el erizo de Erlang. Mir Baron Race, nieta de la famosa Leona de Sintra. Reina Calante, esa Calante Fiona. Te voy a decir. Se encontraba en Siria para salir a ser recogido por Saúl en el año 1260, como lo de la serie. La reina Calante mandó a Siria al corte del rey David, donde la heredera de Sintra se casaría con el príncipe Cristi, véase Cristi, el heredero al trono de Verdén. Y el momento era conseguir una alianza con Verdén y obtener ayuda a su ejército, se iba a producir el matrimonio y Siria regresó a su abuela.
Found
buckle. Interesting.
Found the pan, have ye?
Se cayeron la boca. Encontré las cosas muy rápido.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other...
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny.
La chupadita.
For the road.
Nunca venimos la guita.
Fry up a nice white fish for supper. Or a pie.
No lo hundí porque coge ese barquito y ese barquito tiene cosita.
Should talk to Vesemir. Epa, mal hecho. Joder, sabía, hermano. Es que tengo una... el brujillizo soy yo. Ay, hay como un bug, ¿no? Porque si voy por aquí algo así, veo cositas.
The Goodman's boy was a merchant and travelled to Nilfgaard once. Oh, the strange things
I
he
don't
saw.
like you. Yeah? What things?
No, veo, como montáis, pedazo sucia.
But all in one big house, like ants in an anthill. Just like ants, they blindly serve and obey all their
May the sun shine upon you.
Ah, tesoro, necesito...
Let it rain. Wash the blood from the fields.
Sardinilla. Vamos, guacha. A terminar la visión del grifo y creo que están bonitos por ahí.
Let it rain. Watch where you walk. Yeah, Falverdine.
Move it! Field is that on the other side of the river.
By the wood. Boy in clinics. Good lad, Master Witcher.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got
Llevamos
good
6
news
meses
and
buscando
bad
la piba.
news. Good news first. Captain of a Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the griffin for him.
¿Cómo se la sabe el pibe?
What else could he want from 2 witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Para el punto, ¿no?
Got the buckthorn. More like stench.
Remember Tredigor hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap?
Sí, pero eso.
How can I forget? You ever
Ah, papi, tengo info.
learn some
Vamos a
things?
buscar lo que.
It's a male and its nest.
Me vas a encargar o qué?
The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a
Nosotros somos profesionales.
Fine. If everything's ready, say the...
No, papi.
I'm ready. No point in waiting.
Supongo que él puede decir esto antes y después como que, puedo buscar las vainas y después... No, ya
Picked
tengo
one out
todo.
already. Other side of the stream. There's fear.
Good.
Fíjate, tú me buscas duro. Ya, pero el necrófago a mí que me sirve. ¿Y esto cómo hago? ¿Dónde es que el equipo? La puedo usar la posición durante el juego para funcionar. Ok. ¿Y cómo sé cuando elijo esto en vez del pan? Un puntazo, ¿no? La alquimia me la pela, nunca soy fan de las misiones. Yo, montaje no tengo nada. Yo qué sé. Ah, te pido a pierrar. ¿Cómo que voy a pierrar?
A stream, amber waves of grain.
I know how to chew. So, ready?
Sí, esperamos, loco.
Let's start. Wind's good.
Lo que no sé hacer es el parry. No vi cómo era el
Now
parry.
all we have to do is wait.
El círculo es para esquivar, pero ¿cómo es el parry?
We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Hear that? It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, take this.
La ballestica.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
Va.
Watch out!
Verga. No, pues tan malo.
It's about to dive.
Te saca la espada.
Show me what you got. It's fast.
A ver. Vamos a ver.
Don't let it get away.
No, pues está yendo por ahí. Soy malísimo, hermano. Estoy como...
Go.
Ok, lo maté, pero lo maté como el culo, hermano.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Man spends his whole life learning.
Not a witcher, unless he doesn't want to live long. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Trofeo. ¿Cómo lleva el pico o qué? O la guerra.
Whoa there. Come on, Roach. Slow now. Whoa.
Usando ya rápido.
Esse Jonrein et Macaire.
Barbarians.
Háblame.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no! By the gods, no!
Él no quería, pero el otro pidió lo obligó.
What?
No me interesa.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the Griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were
Claro que lo voy a agarrar si me...
compensated.
Diálogo. Opciones de tiempo limitado. Algunos diálogos te obligan a tomar decisiones rápidas y es importante que el tiempo se acabe. Y tanto lo tomo. Necesito tiempo, hermano. Ni siquiera la segunda opción.
Loar
more and I'd faint.
Please, no more. Please, no more.
¿Dónde está ese pibe?
Echelane dead at the game.
Aquí.
No more. Please, no more.
Ah, this make way. That is what you
please.
A ver.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 moons.
What is this? What is this?
What is this? No, tranquilo, muy prota. Para que no me vea. Quiero morir. Bueno, lo dejamos aquí. Quedamos aquí. Mañana le seguimos dando. Solo leveling cositas. Adiósito, gente. Un pleasure.